Good evening. Today is January 28th, 2018, and this is your daily episode blog number 19. So I'm not going to talk about any other cryptocurrency. I'm just going to purely talk about the bot today. The last 2 days, I've spent probably about 20 hours researching the bot and trying to dial down the settings. And you need to do your due diligence. You can't just buy the software and think that it's going to make money for you. You really have to put some time into it. And I think some people got very lucky with some of the settings, but you really need to understand what the bot's doing. And there's a lot of YouTube videos, much better than mine, that will explain to you how everything works. So the first thing I did today was I really needed a buy strategy. Okay, and this is my buy strategy now. My buy strategy says that if it reaches negative 0.9 on the spread between my two moving averages, look for the token price to increase by 0.55 and then make my purchase. Okay, so if I go to the indicators tab, I have 300 is 5 minutes, 24 is my slow moving average, 10 is my fast moving average, and let's take a look at a coin. So I already have this open, and this is an example that I use to sort of grab these numbers. So here, it's not going to buy because you see here it says 0.65. Again, it's not going to try to buy. Okay, right here, it should be 10. So let me try that one more time. That's 10, or excuse me, 1% full. Does that do it here? It could, oh, barely. So there's a potential that I could buy. So in this token price, let's say the token price dips all the way down and then goes up 0.5%, I will buy here. But you don't know where the price is going to be. It could technically went up and down multiple times in the same candlestick, right? So I could have bought here as well. Okay. It had to go up 55%, or excuse me, 0.5%, no matter what, for me to make a purchase. And it's doing it. So this one's like perfect, right? This one, it has multiple attempts to buy the coin multiple times, and then I'll bought the coin and I'm gonna sell at 0.7. So let's say I'm at a very crappy level here. So let's say I bought it at this level here. So I need to make 0.7% in order for it to sell. Nope. Oh, this one definitely makes that. 0.7% right here. I make it here. And then hopefully I catch this. All right. So let me go look at the settings real quick for you again. So I just talked about EMASPREAD. Again, is the difference between the two lines, and then the token price has to increase. Okay, and that's when my bot does the trigger of the buy. One thing I'm not 100% sure is what happens. What happens if the EMASPREAD turns into 0.08? Does it buy then? I have no clue. So I need to double check that. On the sell, if you look, I have it at 0.7 and then minimum profit at 0.6. So what that does is it goes all the way to 0.7. Okay. If it drops down 0.1 to 0.6, no matter what, I'm going to sell at 0.6. No questions about it. I need to make sure I make my profit at 0.6. So as soon as it hits 0.7, I don't want to take any less than that. The lowest it could go is 0.6, and then it'll do a trail. I'll do a trail to 0.35. So let's say it goes up to $1.50. So a smooth angle from 0.7, it goes all the way up without any hiccups. It won't go back down. It goes all the way up to $1.05 or 1.5%. As soon as it goes down 0.35%, it'll do a sell. So I'll make a profit at 1.15%. Do another situation. It goes smoothly up to 1.5%. And when it goes down 0.34%, it doesn't hit my marker, right? and then it goes all the way back up to, let's say, 3%. And then it drops down 0.35%, and that's when I sell. So again, that'll be 2.65. So that's what ProfitTrailer is about. So the larger this number here is, the more volatility I could look into and go up. Okay, so if I had this at 0.5, I could take a lot of volatility before I make my sell, but then I might make a sell all the way down back to 0.6. All right, so that's why I have at 0.35. Very, very conservative. I just want to make my sales. So right now, what I'm trying to do is making sure that the bot doesn't go into DCA mode, and that's my biggest thing. I don't want any coins in DCA. I just wanted to make good purchases, quick sales, no DCAs, and make as many purchases and sales as possible. So right now I'm in a very conservative mode. I want to try to get rid of my bags and DCAs, and then solidly get out of it. Just real quick, something just happened, and I just wanted to let you guys know. There is a bug in ProfitTrailer, and you have to get this thing rebooted I think every 12 hours. That's what I feel like you have to do. Here it wasn't looking at the right price for HSR for a while now. Hopefully I could get out of this bag, because this is a triple DCA, so I really need to get out of this bag. So imagine if it DCAs again to 3.03 and it DCAs again after that, that's 0.06. That is 2/3 of my portfolio tied up to HSR. So I'm very overextended at this time. So I can't really afford any DCAs. I just want to make sure my machine's very well oiled and I could get through every pair as quick as possible without any DCAs. And I'll take a little bit more risks as I go on. So when I want to show real quick, this here, I personally feel like this is not risky at all. Okay, this is a very safe number. These two numbers are extremely safe. But with that being said, there's never anything to buy. Okay, that's the problem with it. So I want my bot to do about 40 trades a day, perhaps, right? I want to make my bot do 40 trades a day. So I have to slowly start reducing the number as time goes on, and maybe that's, start fine-tuning it to what I feel comfortable with. So again, I just want to say ProfitTrailer is not something that just works out of the box. There's a lot of people that are successful with it, but you really, really need to know every single setting and go ahead and do your research. If it takes you 3 days, a week, a month, you need to know what the hell your ProfitTrailer is doing. Because at the end of the day, you're telling it what to do. And if you just copy some settings out there, your bot might be making really bad purchases multiple times a day. And mine was, actually. Even though I made profit, it's just because of this. It just got lucky. I just doubled up, and it's just a 50% gamble. Double up, 50% gamble. It just gets lucky sometimes. So just make sure you do your research and look for good settings. CryptoGnome has great settings that you could use right now. That's what I started using, but I don't believe in those settings anymore. So much as I love CryptoGnome and his community, I really love everything. I don't believe in the current settings that it has, because on gain strategies, it looks like it could buy a whole bunch of stuff that I don't feel comfortable with buying. So last but not least, I wanted to mention it. Over here on the DCA, HSR doubled up just recently, about 15-20 minutes ago. I'm not 100% sure. It did a double up. However, it didn't meet my criteria, so I don't know where it's getting these settings. And at the same time, the double up is really helping me, because I was down 0.7%, and now I'm getting much closer to that 0%. So hopefully it comes around and I'm able to get rid of this bag by the morning. So anyways, I've been ranting off a lot. My apologies. Just wanted to give you guys my feedback on ProfitTrailer, honest feedback. So, hey guys, thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Thanks.